Reporting to you here from the Bryn Mawr School, my name is Paige Cutler and welcome back to the Daisy Dispatch. Every year, students are excited for spring break, especially for the spring break trips where they travel outside of the country with fellow students from Gilman and Bryn Mawr. This year, students went to Italy and Greece, sightseeing and learning about the countries to further their classical studies. Not only does the spring break trip promote curiosity for further education in different languages and cultures, like with the classics in Italy and Greece, it also helps build bonds in the greater school community. To learn more about the trips and the impact they have on students, we interviewed Miss Keilhauer, the program coordinator, and 2 students who went on the trips this year.
Yes, it's a great way to foster community. They get excited to go, and then they get their friends to go with them. And some of them go even without knowing anybody, and that's a place where they get to know and become really close to the other students they're traveling with. And because you're traveling with members from the tri-school or also, some of the online students as well, you get to know members from the community who you might not see.
Like being with people for like a week straight, being with the same group of people, it really helps strengthen either pre-existing bonds or just kind of getting to know people in general. And I think I really appreciated getting to spend a lot of time with people. I got even closer with Bonnie on this trip.
About how most statues were made out of different materials like bronze and gold and copper, not actually marble, which I thought was really interesting because I never really thought about it, how marble was the only thing that got left behind when people were moving to different places because it was harder to transport. And so that's what we think of when we think of the classics, when we think of classical architecture.
So getting to kind of see actual ancient texts and ancient writing on sculptures and statues was really, really interesting. And then also we haven't gone too much into depth in class on the actual architecture, but we've kind of in our own time explored that a little bit. So getting to kind of see that and kind of supplement our learning with the actual thing is really, really amazing.
I hope they gain a sense of wonder. I want the kids to know how much there is out in the world and how, and just to get curious as to what else there is out there, get to know about other cultures, other languages, people that are very different or very similar to them, and just to be able to compare that people around the world, even though they may be very, very different in the way they do things day to day, that deep inside we're all very similar as well.
This year's spring break trip was a hit, as students got to explore Italy and Greece through experiences they'll never forget. The spring break trips foster community building and education and require intensive preparation to ensure the students learn and enjoy themselves. Looking ahead, Ms. Keilhauer is already working hard planning the London-Paris trip during spring break next year and the Ecuador Galapagos trip in the summer for students to get excited for. Thank you so much for tuning into the Daisy Dispatch, and we'll see you next time.